Alright, so this is Cooking with Yo-Yo episode 2. We're going to make some fried arepas. But in the first place, how to do it, you need this particular type of harina. It's a corn thing going on. So what you need to do, if you have a bowl, use a bowl. But I can't find my bowl because I don't know where my bowl is. So, you just gotta pour some in here. Like if you're making bread, but out of corn. It's not cornbread, there's a difference. Because there ain't no flour in this. It's not as complicated as before. Just gotta get this. It's a good even mixture going on. And then, yes, that's fine. You get some water. You get some water going on here. I should put this actually in here. Get some water going on. Not too much. You don't want to drown the poor fool. But since you're frying it, you want to give it a golden touch with your trusty spoon. You kind of just, yeah, like that much. Yeah, that's good enough. Now, if you want to be lonely inside, you use a fork. But you don't need fork in this situation. No, you get your bare hands and you mix the whole thing just right in there. Now, I need my other hand right now to add more water because, this is crusty. We need it more soft and able to make the patties out of it. Okay, so after you're there mixing this bad boy up, you try to get as much as you can into your palm. And see, it gets this good consistency that you see right now. And you can form it. It's not too wet. It's not super soggy. But it's like fun dough made out of corn because it's corny. Now, you just have to make this into a little patty and put a hole in the middle. I'll show you in a minute whenever I can use both of my hands to make a delicious little patty out of this bad boy. Alright, so after you get your favorite Spider-Man plate thingy, you got the arepa going on. See, it's all Gucci. It's pretty good. And see, you have this solid shape. Now, if you try to fry it now, the center, this little bad boy right here, it won't cook at all. So you have to figure out a way to make a little incision here in the middle. Now, doing this with one hand is a lot more complicated than I thought. So yeah, just make a hole, not that big, obviously. I don't want to be stupid. Yeah, just make a little hole in it. Every little hole needs a happy little tree, like as Bob Ross has taught me. Now, that's a solid little hole. Now, it's time to work on the pan. Alright, so you have to remember, the pan is a dangerous enemy of the Commonwealth. So you need to approach it with careful ease and go around the side to turn him on. Obviously, that's the primary number one goal. You need to keep it at a solid, well, how much? That's a 6. Yeah, you got to keep that at a 6. Can't go too overboard. You gotta adjust them pretty well. You gotta wait for this bad boy to warm up. But as you're doing that, you can prepare yourself with some oil. Now, you may be thinking, why not use butter? Because butter is for the weak, sometimes. Butter for this situation is not useful. It does not make a good arepa, I think. Why? Because I don't do that. I'm Hispanic. So after you get the top off with one hand of the oil, not olive oil, you just gotta pour this bad boy in. Now don't be afraid. You gotta get a nice even coating. The 2 bottles of vodka in this, and it'll be just fine. Be perfectly fine. You won't have any problems or messes. And now we just gotta wait for this bad boy to get heated up. All right, now we have to face the enemy. You gotta get your spatula out with your arepa mix. You have to approach him with care and ease because he hates people. Alright, it's mildly stuck. Perfect. Alright, step number 1 has been completed. Now, you have to find something to revolve it around in. Alright, that's not good. Perfect. You got your trusty wood. Cool. No. You get your trusty wooden stick because wood is good. You can never go wrong with wood. Now, the whole dangerous operation is that you gotta spin him around. You gotta get a nice, even coating of hot as hell oil right now. You gotta keep spinning him around town. You gotta keep going at it, and you'll start seeing that the bottom bits are getting crispy. So you just gotta keep spinning him around. You just keep an eye on him. You don't have to flip him just yet. You know, he needs to get used to the oil. You need to make sure that he gets petted well. Like, make sure that he's not too uncomfortable. So yeah, you just kind of do that for a while, and then you can stop because, you know, yeah. And since I like to be a little bit cheesy sometimes, I gotta get my good old-fashioned cheese. Because, you know, you can never go wrong with too much cheese. Cheese is always good for your health. Now, after this bad boy has been here for a solid 30 seconds, you spin him a little bit, and now you have to kind of get your wood under it and turn. Oh shit! Okay, that hurted. You spin him around town. Now, normally that's a dangerous maneuver. Only an expert level 199 chef can do that, but I'm a level 35 boss, so don't worry about that. Don't do that. That's incorrect. Normally, you have to go in here or in there, or use that fork. I hate you, fork. To flip this bad boy around. Now you gotta be careful because oil like to splish splash and dance around all day long. Now you gotta keep doing the whole spinny wheel maneuver. Gotta deja vu your way through this problem. And after you're done with that, you have to get the toilet paper kitchen stuff. And you get your solid piece. You get your favorite Spider-Man again, and you gotta put it on top because this boy is greasy. You don't want no grease in your lungs or in your stomach unless you really want to die from diabetes. Now, as you can see here, we can't really pick it up with our wood. We actually have to use our mortal enemy, the fork. Why? Well, don't worry about why. It's just we have to. I gotta make this arepa proud and happy. He ain't cooked just yet. Just needs a little bit longer. We would do that. You know, a little temperature raise. Now, fork. After you cook them a little bit longer, you got to get your mortal enemy, the fork, and you can stab him a little bit. I recommend using the fork more often. Ah. All right. You know that's fine. That hurted. You know it's Gucci. If you hurt yourself, you just get some cold water. And it's perfect. Done. Ouchie. I'm gonna get some cold water, but that is a good arepa. Now you have to get the oil out of the way because it's too hot. My finger is burning with pain and intensity, but don't worry about that. Now you want to keep this bad boy crisp and hot. You gotta get your cheese ready. So you want this bad boy to get melty and delicious. Now that little burn mark, that ain't a burn mark. That's extra crisp mark. This is all depending on how crisp you want this crispy thing to be. Now as you can see, this is very simple, easy. It takes like 5 minutes. And I see now you can put as much cheese as you want. You can treat this like a pancake and get a cold patch of water just in case if you decide to burn yourself like an idiot like how I did. Now this has been Cooking with Yo-Yo. Have fun.